Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. This is Crystal, and in today's video I'm going to review the Becca Prismatica palette, and this is supposed to be an all-over face palette, and this is in collaboration with Barbie Ferreira, and she's actually one of the casts in TV series Euphoria. I haven't seen a single episode of Euphoria, but I should get myself into like new series. The show that I'm currently watching is Free Reign. It's actually a really nice, super relaxing series. By the way, this is an all shimmer palette, and let me tell you guys, the packaging is super nice. It's holographic, and this is everything that I want in a palette. And as a makeup collector, I'm always looking for palettes that have really unique packaging. And I mean, there's so many palettes out there. There's so many eyeshadow palettes. There's a lot of face palettes out there. The only thing that sets them apart from each other is the packaging and of course the quality of the actual product. But for me, packaging is really important, and this really calls my name. Look at that, and just wait until you see inside because it's really nice. So along with that, I also got the Sephora lipstick. So here's how it looks like, Drifting Away. I'm going to review this in a different video because I want the focus to be on the Becca Prismatica palette today, so we're gonna set that aside. It didn't start smooth because I got the palette like two of the shades were broken, and I was really disappointed. I contacted Sephora and they were able to fix the issue. I already did my base. I am just going to apply the Mint Potions Creme Brulee Tinted Lip Butter because I know you guys hate crusty lips in makeup tutorials. A little bit of tint and shine as well. And I'm going to put the link down below where you can get this. I'm going to be coming out with more flavors and shades very soon, but right now we have Wild Berry and Creme Brulee. I love that. Like, as I'm speaking right now, I can smell the scent. It's that strong, but nothing too overwhelming. And I just put my hair down again. No matter how much I try to like my hairstyle when it's up, I just feel more confident when my hair is down. So yeah, this is the palette, and I think it's so beautiful. It comes in this plastic first, because you don't want to really mess up with nice packaging like this. So this is the front. It has the logo there. At the back you will see all the shades. Her name is like engraved here. At the back you will see all the shade names and the ingredients. So you have Prismify, Hustle, Refract, Glimmer, and Huge. Experience the vivified, electrified color with our Becca x Barbie Ferreira Prismatica face palette, curated together with Barbie to reflect her own luminosity. All 5 shades refract light and reflect sheen. Ultra smooth prismatic pigments blend on seamlessly, layering bold color and iridescent light for a multi-dimensional finish. So it opens up like this. It's kind of bulky, to be honest, but I don't really mind that. I don't really mind a bulky packaging just because I really got this for the design. Opens up like this. It's so unique. Like, I've never seen any palette with this type of design, and I like that it looks super modern. The design is really futuristic. But here are all the shades, and as you can see, there's not even a single matte shade here. This is not really like a do-it-all or all-in-one palette. If you're thinking of using this as an eyeshadow, I feel like you still need to like have at least one matte shade with you. You can go ahead and grab one matte shade from your other palettes. Show you guys the palette up close, and hopefully you guys can see. And I'm gonna try to lower the light so you can actually see. So there you go. This is Prismify, this shade right here, and this is Glimmer. This is Refract. It kind of reminds me so much of like Cinderella. Glittery blue shimmer there that looks like as if it was from the fairy godmother of Cinderella. It's just so pretty. Let me show you guys a quick swatch. So it looks really magical, as you can see. And this is Hustle, purple pink iridescent shade. And then we have this one, which is like a reddish bronze shade. So this is like a straight up bronze. And then this is like a reddish bronze which has like a pink undertone. Okay, but before anything, I'm going to prime my eyes first. Eyeshadow primer from Essence. This one. I have repurchased this many times. I don't know if they already discontinued this, but good thing I have backups. I grabbed my Morphe Boss Mood palette, and I love the transition shades here, so I'm going to use some of the shades here to start the look. I think we're going to start with this one right here. I need something that's a bit dark and like a caramel shade. I'm gonna put like a sticky base so the shadows will stick for the shimmery shades, because I feel like because I'm just reviewing this how I usually use it. I know also that a lot of people use primer before applying their eyeshadow. For shimmery shades, I prefer applying like a sticky base. Any cream eyeliner will do actually, just as long as it's not too pigmented, because you don't want to overpower the shimmery shade that you're going to apply on top of that. Like that. I added this dark brown here, so it's like darker than this first brown shade that I used. Before I apply the shimmer on my eyelids, I'm going to show you guys the swatches first, because I'm sure you guys are waiting for that. About the texture, they feel so buttery. There might be a lot of cheaper palettes there with the same color story, but it won't have the same texture with this. And they're not even powdery at all. You can really tell that there is not a lot of fillers in there. It's like really good quality ingredients. So this is Prismify, really nice champagne shade right there. The next one is called Glimmer, and this is actually one of my favorite shades in this palette. It's so beautiful, feels so buttery. Good thing I was able to fix this because I love this so much. And it has like pink shimmers in it, so there's like a lot of fun colors in there. Wait, one more. And it's actually, each of the pans are actually really big, so I feel like this palette will last you a long time. Hopefully you guys can see. So those are the first two shades. The first one is Prismify and Glimmer. The next one is like the most magical shade till you see the swatch. Hold on. Refract. Here. If you guys can see the blue shimmers in it. So yeah, it's like a blue shimmer. I don't know why my camera is not picking it up this time. If I lower the exposure, maybe you guys can see. Yeah, so this is Prismify. This is like one of my favorite shades here. So that's the blue one, Hustle. This is the purple pink. Something I would use as an eyeshadow too. I probably wouldn't use this as a highlight or a blush, but that is that. And then the last shade is called Hued, H-U-E-D, which is like the reddish pink. A really nice reddish pink shade, but all of them are really reflective. Alright, so here are the swatches. I had to stand up to show you guys. Yeah, so if you are a fan of these shades, you're definitely going to love this palette because the quality of these shadows are really great. I'm going to apply a sticky base first. I'm going to use this one from Daiso. It's super cheap. It's actually not pigmented at all, so I decided to just use this as a primer for any shimmery eyeshadow that I use. Look at the back for the shades. I wish they put the shades in the front. So we're gonna start with Glimmer first. I really like this one because it has like pink reflects in it. See how that base worked? It just sticks right away. So it's like a rose gold, but the color looks more gold than like a super pinky rose gold. I like that. There's really not a lot of filler in the formula, because some cheap eyeshadows, I feel like there's a lot of talc, which is going to really affect the formula. It's made with like really premium ingredients. They really pack this with shimmer. The one that they usually use for eyeshadows are mica, iron oxides, DNCs, and of course cosmetic grade glitters and shimmers that are eye safe. The price of this palette is really fair just because you get 5 shades, and the pans are really big. As you can see, it's like really big. I feel like you really get value for your money. So I'm just gonna apply this right here. So with the same brush that I just cleaned, I'm going to use the shade Prismify. Okay, and I'm just going to apply that on my brow bone. It's really blinding, but the color is actually really perfect for the brow bone because I don't really like using like a really super white shade for the brow bone, and this is just the perfect champagne shade. I'm gonna apply a little bit of that on my nose bridge as well. Just a tiny bit. I don't like super strong nose highlight. Okay, so for the fun part of this look, I am going to use the shade Refract and the inner corners of my eyes. And I'm gonna lower the exposure so you guys can see how magical this looks. See? It's like baby blue fairy dust on my eyes. It's like super unique shade. It's like icy blue shade. I love that so much. I think if I use this shade, is it going to look nice as a blush, or it's gonna look like purple, like I've been punched, or this one? Because I really don't use any shimmer blush that much. I hope this is not gonna make me look like I've been punched with this particular pink. Ooh. Here, what do you guys think? It's definitely purple on my face, but actually like purple pink blushes work on my skin tone. But that is not bad at all. It's really subtle. It's not super strong. It comes off as like a soft purple on my cheeks, which is nice. Would I wear this as a blush on a normal day? Probably not, but if I'm like out a special occasion, which there's really no special occasions nowadays, I'll probably use this. But it kind of makes my face look a little bit violet, so you might want to stay away from this if you don't want shades like that. But yeah, there's the blush. I'm gonna go ahead and apply a little bit of this one because it's like a reddish shade. I'm gonna apply that right beside the purple shade, which is Hustle. This is Hued, the one I'm using right now. Yeah, it doesn't really make a lot of difference. For normal day, I prefer this one. For highlight, I'm gonna use this one because I feel like it's the most reflective shade out of all, and I really love the look of like highlighters like this that look like shimmers. I'm gonna zoom in for you guys. So as you can see, it's not like one of those super opaque highlighters like this. I really like that on my skin because it doesn't really show a lot of texture in your skin. It just adds shine without the texture because it's like the glitters are a bit loose and they're kind of far away from each other. It's not really packed and super opaque, but it gives you that super beautiful magical shine, as you can see. And I feel like a disco ball right now. But just to show you guys, I have this like chickenpox scar right here, which is why I don't really like applying a lot of highlight there. But just to show you guys, I am going to apply this shade, the shade Prismify, on this side. It's really reflective. That's already given, so I'm just gonna try to keep that away from the scar that I have on my face. Yeah, that is really beautiful. It's super reflective, but I feel like too much highlight will show the texture of your skin. But to be honest with you, I'm not always going to use this as a blush. I'm just gonna use this for my eyes and as a highlight. Right now, my favorite for the highlight is the shade Refract. I really like it. It's like a baby blue shimmer, not super opaque, but it's super shiny and reflective. Love that. So I think I'm just gonna finish the rest of my face and tell you guys what I think about this palette. So I'm back and my makeup is almost finished. I was the one who chose the shades, and I just want to make sure that you have different choices. So there's like a brownish shade, a pink, and just a few choices. So I think for this look I am going to wear this one because this looks kind of brown, like brownish. So this is the one I'm gonna apply on my lips right now. This one has like a melon scent. It's gonna have different scents for each of the shades. Alright, so that is this shade right here. It looks perfect for my makeup right now. So since there's a lot of shimmer going on, I wanted to make sure that I choose the perfect color for my lips, because the lips is going to make or break the whole look. You can't have a loud lipstick shade when you have like a lot of shimmer going on your face. I'm going to make a video or announcement when the glosses are out, but I'm really excited to show you guys the glosses. I'm still designing the label, but these are the final shades. They all look kind of same on the video, but I promise you guys they are all different from each other. But the formula is amazing. It has a cooling effect. They smell really good. The pigmentation is just perfect. So yeah, you guys are gonna be the first to know when they're out. So I would rate this palette 10 out of 10. If you are looking for a highlighter palette, I definitely recommend this, because it's not just a highlighter palette. You can definitely use the shades as a blush, as an eyeshadow. So it's sort of like a multi-use palette, but it's not a do-it-all palette. You can definitely use this as an eyeshadow, but like I said, it's a lot better if they included at least one matte bronzer shade here, because it's really going to bring this palette to the next level. They called this the face palette, so people are going to expect that they can use this for their eyes, their cheeks, and their face to highlight, and you can for sure, and I just did that, and a lot of people did that using this palette. But for people who are scared to use shimmers for their blush, they're probably not going to like this, because like I said, it's a shimmer palette and it's really going to show the texture of your skin if you have like acne prone skin, if you have like deep scars or pock marks. It's definitely going to show those scars. We're gonna talk about the formula first. When it comes to the formula, it's gonna be the winner because it has the softest, most creamy formula. And by the way, these are not like a cream formula. They're still definitely a powder formula, but you can feel that it has a slight creaminess to them, which is why I was able to press them back even if I don't have any like eyeshadow fixer. I didn't put any alcohol or any type of thing to moisturize the formula and press it back in. There's an ingredient there that binds the powders together. My next favorite, where they're actually almost equally my favorite, would have to be this shade here. It's like really wearable. It's the perfect bronzy shade, and it has like a little bit of pinkish undertone, but it's like the perfect bronze. It's not like a super brown bronze. It's not also a goldy bronze. It has the perfect amount of pink undertone there, which I really like. The formula is super soft and it's just so easy to use. It sticks right away on your brush. It's not powdery. It doesn't have a lot of fallout. My top favorite would have to be this one and this one for sure, and then this, and then the last one, of course, the purple. If you're just gonna talk about the presentation of the product, the packaging, definitely more than 10 out of 10, just because it's so futuristic and I'm so into palettes like this. The mirror even has cover still with like the Becca imprinted there, and here it says Prismatica. So overall, I really enjoyed using this palette. It's gonna take you to a different world for a while you're using this, just because of the experience, the design of this product. I got mine from Sephora.ph. If you're gonna get this, if you're from the Philippines and you're gonna get this, hurry up because I think they have limited stocks. But yeah, this is my full face using the Becca Prismatica palette.
I forgot about it. It's very strong colors, but natural, quite natural. I like it.
Natural. What do you think of the purple blush?
So like Cinderella dreams.
Cinderella's dreams. That is for today. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and click the notification bell so that you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video, and I'll see you guys again next time.